Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm Sheldon Barlett-Rumor, and this is it. Happy Monday to all of you. I hope you guys are hanging on in there, doing well. I know that it's a Monday, and we are rocking and rolling. I actually have a couple speaking engagements today, so I'm not going to hold you guys for too long. But I want to make sure that you guys are going into the week with a little bit of enthusiasm. Hello. I'm Sheldon Barlett-Rumor, and this is it. This is it Network is your global digital TV network, connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. I do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and our real connections. We have a lot going on today. I provide you with a morning message Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern in hopes of all of you finding your voice, in hopes of all of you telling your story, in hopes of all of you no longer whispering your wishes, but in fact, screaming your dreams. So if you know anybody out there that needs to get a little bit more enthusiastic, good morning, Lisa, about what they've got going on in their life, need a little bit of inspiration and motivation, tell them you know where they need to go each and every day. Again, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern in hopes of getting you there. Today, we're going to be speaking about growth, the importance of growth, the importance of taking one step at a time in order to get to a better place. And I think that just like anything else that needs to grow, it needs to be nourished. Your growth needs to be fed. It needs to ensure, good morning, Terry. We need to ensure that we are paying attention to how we take care of ourselves and therefore our business in order for it to grow. Now, I want to make sure that you guys know that things that grow, right, don't happen overnight. My daughter is 10 and my son is 3. He didn't start walking right out of the womb, right? It took time and practice and dedication in order to get there. And our hopes is that day by day, you get further along in the process, but you need to feed. You need to feed the growth of what it is that you've got going on. It cannot be an overnight scenario. You water a plant and it does not bloom overnight. It takes time. And that requires you to pay attention, to nurture it, to watch it, to ensure that everything is growing the way that it should. Today, we are focusing on growth. And how dedicated are you to that growth? For those of us that are blessed enough to have children or those in which we take care of, we feed them. We make sure that they're clothed and nourished. We do the best that we can to ensure that they grow, that they become responsible human beings, that they contribute to society in a positive way. The same thing applies to your business. You must feed it. You must nurture it in order for it to grow. You can't just wing it, even though some of us want to. We can't just let us go with the flow. We should be paying attention to how tall that they have been and how they tend to grow over and over time. Pay attention to those benchmarks. Pay attention to what everyone's doing. Good morning, Candace. You need to hone in on your growth. You need to hone in on the importance of what it is that you're doing, knowing that what you are doing is not an overnight scenario. You're not going to go from where you are to where you want to be simply by feeding yourself a little bit. It's about over and over again and repetition, just like any other practice in which you become accustomed. Growth is necessary. Growth is part of what it is that we're doing. The only reason why we're doing it is to start here and to end somewhere else. So I need you to be patient. I need you to look at what it is that you are building. Make sure that you have a growth pattern, a growth plan for what it is that you are setting forth in doing. And then water it, feed it, nurture it, pay attention to it and care for it. Because especially if the majority of you want it to care for you, we've created these businesses so they can live long after we are gone. And in order to do that, in order to ensure that our business is a legacy in which we tell and a story that is shared, then we need to make sure that we are paying attention to it accordingly. So growth. Are you growing? How are you growing? What are you doing in order to ensure that you are growing? Are you nurturing your process? Or are you just assuming that it will just grow if it does? We must dive into our plan. We must ensure day after day we are nurturing and taking care of our businesses and ourselves personally and professionally the way that we would take care of somebody in which we cared for. That will give us the growth in which we need. That will allow for our business to develop in a healthy way. So do yourself a favor, my friends, and focus on your growth today. Hello, Yvette. How are you? Are we focusing on the growth of our business? Are we diving in to knowing what we have to do each and every day in order for our business to grow and thrive? I want for that to be the case for all of you. I want for you to pay attention to what is necessary. I want for you to take a look at what it is that you are doing. Are you feeding your business over and over again? Or are you just kind of saying, we'll see what happens? None of us would raise children that way. At least that's my hope. We're not going to wing it and see if they can handle it on their own. And we're not going to do that for our business either. We're going to nurture it. We're going to water that plant. We're going to feed that child. We're going to clothe all of our children. Good morning, Alicia. We're going to make sure that it's taken care of because we want it to take care of us eventually. Better yet, for me, I want it to take care of my children and possibly my children's children. So I need to take care of and pay attention to the growth of what I am creating. That's simple. That easy. I'm off to speak at a number of different events today. So please take that growth morning message and ride with it. If you think that individuals need this, if you think that individuals need to hear this today, if people are stagnant and at a stalemate with their business and not focusing on its growth, please share this with them. I want to make sure that you know that you can reach out to me at any time at thisisItTV.com and follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. For more episodes, log on to thisisit.tv. We're still taking survey submissions, so please let me know. We have a board meeting this evening, so I'd love to be able to give them some information about what it is that we've got going on. So within that post, please submit the survey and let us know a little bit more about you and how you function online. And then also next week on April 12th at 6 p.m. Eastern, we have our email marketing workshop. And if you'd like to join us to learn a little bit more about email marketing, it's only $25 for those that are not members. But if you are a member, it is free of charge. So we hope to see you next Monday for our email marketing workshop. But I am Sheldon Barlat Rumor, and this is it. Don't forget to follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. And I'll see you again tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern with another morning message. Focus on your growth today. Nourish your business. Feed your business. Water your dream, my loves. It deserves it. And so do you. Take care. Bye-bye.